Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of English with Strangers. And today I've got a guest with whom I have talked before. So, this is going to be a fun conversation. And if you want to be part of this series, just drop me a message on my number. Or if you want to learn English in one-to-one or group classes, you can send me message on the same number. So, let's get to know our guest and then we will start with our session. So, hi, Priyanka. Please introduce yourself.
Hi Roshan, thank you so much for having me on your channel. Let me introduce myself. My name is Priyanka. I am from Gurugram, Haryana. I have done masters, qualified UGC NET examination, and simultaneously I run a YouTube channel. Name is Speak with Priyanka Kataria, where I'm uploading conversational videos, sometimes some solo videos. I love this language. That is why I do all this stuff in English and reading books and talking to people in this language. These two are my hobbies. So yeah, that is about me.
Nice. I think we can skip my introduction part, right? This is going on my.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, sure. I know about you.
So tell me, how have you been? How's your channel working? And what about your English learning?
Yeah, I've been doing well. My channel is also growing so well. I'm very content with my channel.
Yeah,
And English learning journey, yeah, it's going smoothly. I do practice every day one-on-one sessions with my subscribers, sometimes with YouTubers, and sometimes with tutors. So all this stuff I'm doing. Apart from that, I read books every day.
nice.
So yeah, learning every day, something new every day. Yeah.
So for the learners, today's topic is about habits. We will discuss how we can build good
Mm-hmm.
habits and what kind of habits we have that has helped us to improve our spoken English, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's the topic we decided to discuss.
Right, right, yeah.
So,
So before moving ahead, I want to know your insight on this topic. What would you think about this? How habit can shape our behavior, our nature, or our life?
you want my opinion?
Yes, first your opinion, then I will share my too.
Sure, sure. I think habits are very important. Like our whole life is what our habits are. If we want to achieve anything in our lives, if we don't have good habits, it's just a dream. So if we want
Right.
to achieve something in our lives, we'll have to start small. It has to be the first step. Let's say we are learning English. So when we started, we didn't have a kind of routine in the beginning, I guess. So if
Mm.
you
Yeah.
start adding one habit at a time, for example, reading a few pages every day, talking to strangers once in a while. So these are the small habits which can help you in the long run, right? So
Yeah.
even if you want to learn English or other skills, you need good habits. So personally speaking, I have never been good at building habits, but for the last 1.5 years, I think I have tried my best whether to create regular content, talk to people, or in general, learning whatever I want to. So yeah, I think habits are most important thing if you want to achieve something.
Correct, correct. Totally agree with your points. And I would share my opinion. I always feel if we want to achieve something in our life, we
Hmm.
should start taking action today. Things start from now, not from
Correct.
tomorrow.
Hmm.
So we should start taking action. And if we start taking action through adding new habits, just we should start adding new habits. If we want to write something, if we want to write a book, we should start writing a para. We can
Correct.
start from a sentence, two
Hmm.
sentence, three sentence. We can improve. Like we can start writing 10 to 15 pages in a day, but it depends on our habits. When we build a habit,
Hmm.
so things will become easier.
True.
So yeah, habit plays an imperative role in our life. Even we both are content creator, we know
Hmm.
we have to be consistent every day. Otherwise, our channel will go down. Our learning journey will also go down.
Yes.
So if we are very much focused upon, if we have zeal to do something good in our life, things start from now. And
Hmm.
we should start adding new good habits in our daily routine. Definitely you will reach wherever you want to reach. So all things depends on habits. Yeah. And last year I was also same kind of person. I was not very consistent about my learning journey,
Hmm.
but when I read a book, I think you also know the very famous book on habits, that is Atomic Habits. I have read that book, and I found there are many interesting techniques how you can build new habits, how you can remove bad habits. So I have read that book, and then I found, yeah, habit can shape our whole life. Then I started adding new habits. I associated associated new habit with old one,
Mm.
and I started appreciating my work. So with the help of that book, we can easily add new habits.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is from my side.
Mm. I haven't read that book, but I have heard a lot of good things. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
from personal life, from personal experience, you can think like, let's take example of when we were playing cricket or playing other games as a
Mm.
child. We
Yes.
loved that. So we didn't have to force ourselves to be consistent at that thing. We just wanted to be out in the
Right.
park or hang out with our friends. But whenever it comes to
Mm-hmm.
learning a new skill, you have to force yourself in the initial stage, right?
Correct.
Show up every day, maybe just for 15 minutes, 20 minutes. And I assume even in
Mm.
that book, the author talks about how we have to start small. It's not that study five
Yes.
hours one day and next one
Mm.
week take a break. It's all about
No.
starting small and doing it consistently, right?
Yes. Yeah, 1% improvement every day.
Hmm.
In that book, if you improve 1% every day, you will improve 37% in a year. You can
Yeah.
compare yourself like this
Mhm.
also. So this book is really wonderful for those people who want to add new habits. They want to build new habit. They can simply read that book. Very simple, very easy book. Yeah.
Mhm. So as you mentioned that you are into reading, you are into content creation. So let's say somebody is struggling with their reading habits. So how
Mm-hmm.
should they start with?
Okay. So let me share my experience. Reading book is really helpful. Like in this journey, we are teaching people, we are creating content, and with the help of reading books, we can get a lot of content in our head. We don't need to go somewhere to find a content. We don't need to read something on internet. We have simply a book, and we can just add things in
Hmm.
our conversation simply. So I used to read my syllabus book, but I was not reading these novels and all
Hmm.
motivational book. I was not reading, but like in 2024, I started reading. The Clapping with Tutor sent me a book. He is the author of that book,
Hmm.
and that time I started reading, and I found my pronunciation was improving day by day. And then um, like I like that book was not interested, like
Hmm.
I was not feeling good while reading that book. Then I stopped reading that book. Then I ordered something different, and the next book was The Secret. In that book I found, like, I started attracting so much, like I started affirmations. So like, if you have any problem in your life, you should pick that book. You should pick, if you are not good at adding new habit, you should start reading Atomic Habits. If you are struggling in communication skill, pick any book related to that, like Talk Like a TED, how to build confidence. Such type of book you can read. When you see the result, you will automatically read new things.
Hmm.
But initially it is difficult, I know. They can uh, pick one book which is easy according to their level and which interests them. They can pick that book and start reading at least one page every day.
Yeah.
Consciously they should read. They should, like, have you, like, I think you have also heard that thing, 21 days are enough to build a new habit. So they have to force themselves for 21 days. After that they will be able to read in their comfort zone. So this technique they can also apply. And if they have something good, like if they enjoy something, I enjoy tea, so I associated reading with my tea. So they
Yeah.
can also do that. If they enjoy walking, they can pick a book and they can start reading. If they love traveling, they can pick a book. While traveling, they can read few pages. So this is how they can associate their habits with new one,
So,
and they will find it interesting.
I also say the same thing to every learner I meet or anyone who is looking for book suggestions. I tell them find
Mm-hmm.
something which you are interested in.
Interested in,
I
yes.
mean, there are just so many books in the world that you will find something which you are interested in, and you don't have to read
Mm.
everything. Like go with
Yeah,
your interest. If the language doesn't seem familiar, drop it for a few months and then return.
right.
And you
Mm.
mentioned that you have to read at least a few pages every day regularly. So
Mm. Yeah,
that habit can be built if you are carrying a book everywhere you are going. Maybe on your study table,
right.
on your bed, even if you're traveling, just keep it with you. Even if you're not reading,
Mm.
if you're keeping it with you, it will remind you, "Ki, come on, dude, pick it up, pick it up." So you
Yes.
might eventually pick it up. So
Yeah, you are saying right. We should pick that book which interests us. But I would add one more thing here. If you have any problem in your life, pick that book also. You will
which one?
get result. You, any problem for like I have shared. If you have any problem in your life, for example, you want to uh, do affirmations, so
Okay,
then pick one book. If you are struggling with your communication skill, pick one book related to that skill.
okay.
And if you are interested in some other skill, pick that book. If you are interested in cricket, just pick that book. So this is how you can read, you
Mhm.
can find a interest
You are
also.
saying that whatever problem you are facing, try to find the answers in a
Hmm.
book, and then you can apply
Answers
it
in
to
a
learning,
book.
right?
Yes, and you will see the result, and when you see the result, you will feel motivated to learn new books.
Yeah. Okay, now tell me what other habits you are trying to build these days. Like when you are a content creator, you always have to find for ideas or
Mm-hmm.
maybe write a script, find a better thumbnail, better title. So what kind of habits are you building these days?
Yeah, nowadays I'm trying to build a new habit, and that is writing. I'm lacking in this. I'm not good at writing.
Hmm.
I am good at reading. I read every day, 10 to 15 pages in the morning, 10 to 15 pages in the evening,
Hmm.
but I'm not good at writing. So I want to write. That is what I'm doing. I started doing that also, 10 to 15 sentences in the morning only, but I don't enjoy that. I'm I'm trying to find out solution for it. Yeah.
I think I'll suggest you to write a journal, maybe about your day,
Hmm.
what you want to do tomorrow.
That
Things
is
like
very boring thing for me, like
hmm.
just mentioning all the things. There is one book I want to buy, that book related to writing. Write it down. I have listened to audiobook of that book.
Hmm.
So I feel like I am facing this problem, so I'm going to read one book related to
Okay.
that book, and definitely I'm going to find a solution.
Hmm.
Write it down. That is a yellow color book I have heard on YouTube. I listened to all like summary of that book, so I'm
Hmm.
going to read that book. So maybe after reading that book I will be able to write more.
Yeah, I hope so. Actually, I'm also
Yes.
not good at writing, but I remember when I was in class 11th or 12th, I wanted to write
Mm-hmm.
reviews of the media I was consuming, the anime I used to watch,
Okay.
movies, books, and
Mm-hmm.
it was really difficult to write. So I started with
Yeah.
journal, like in class 9th or 10th. I used to write almost every day what happened, like all the boring stuff, and that's how I think it also helped me to improve my spoken English because I was able to
Mm.
get all the monologue
Think.
on the pages. And I think
Mm.
because of that habit, even my writing skills of reviews or books reviews, all kinds of reviews improved. But I cannot
Mm.
say that I'm perfect at the moment. So yeah, I'm trying to improve regularly. But writing
Mm.
is like a lot. It's boring. If you don't enjoy the process,
Yeah, it's
you
boring.
find it
Yeah.
boring. So you have to
Yeah.
find a way to
And
enjoy.
yeah, one tutor suggested me writing. When we start writing, we automatically start thinking in English. We
Yeah.
are pouring our thought on a paper.
Hmm.
Our grammar will improve, our sentence structure will improve. It's a very powerful tool, but
Yeah.
we are not doing that.
Mhm.
So
There
we
is a
should do that.
yeah, everyone should do that. There is a word called
Yeah,
I'll put the word here if I think I'm forgetting the word like brainstorm. Yes, brainstorming.
brainstorming.
Yeah, when you are
Brainstorming, yeah.
writing, you have to think of ideas, and that process is called
Hmm.
brainstorming. And you actually think.
Brainstorming.
You are not
Hmm.
distracted. So if you are able to cross that 5-10 minutes of boredom, you will start enjoying the process. So yeah, for beginners, it can be
Right.
challenging, but you have to start small. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So nowadays, which book are you reading? Sorry. Sorry for interruption. You were saying something.
Sorry.
Yeah, you were saying something.
No, no, I was just going to ask the next question.
Yeah, yeah. Please go ahead.
So tell me, like, is there any habit that you were not able to break? Some bad habits that you wanted to break, but you are still struggling with that?
That is, I am a tea lover. I want to break it, but I'm not able to do that. While preparing for my examination, I became habitual of it, and
Hmm.
now I want to skip it, but no, I can't do this.
Hmm. So how many cup of teas do you drink throughout the day?
I have 2 cups in the morning, and one
Hmm.
in the evening. I want to.
That's
I don't want to have, but
it.
yeah.
4 cups of tea.
No, 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 only 3 cup.
Tea.
2 cup in the morning and one in the evening. This is the bad habit I feel.
Coffee or tea? What do you drink?
Tea. I'm talking about tea.
Yeah. I think coffee, 3 cups coffee in the day, you won't be
Yeah,
able
it's
to sleep in
huge.
the night.
Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next question is related to, social media and reels.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of the habits
Okay.
people are trying to break, but they are not able to. So tell me,
Hmm.
are you on social media and are you also addicted or do you have control over it?
Yeah, I have totally control over it. I never scroll reels, specifically, never scroll reel. I have one more Instagram page where I am just putting some book review.
Yeah.
Goldie Reads, the name of the channel is Goldie Reads.
Mm,
So I there is also more than 1,000 follower. So I'm just scrolling there, just
mm,
like reading. Just I have follow some. Uh, reviewers pages and I just scroll there only, but
mm,
other channel I don't scroll. uh, I prefer to watch long form content
yeah.
where we can get a lot of ideas, lot of content.
Mm,
But in reels I don't feel we can learn something new in 30 seconds. They are just waste of time, and I never scroll. Sometimes like if I feel bored, then only 5 to 10 minutes I scroll, otherwise I stop.
mm,
I cannot scroll more than that.
yeah.
So I have totally control over it, like what I'm going to consume in a day. I have already decided what is my priority, what I'm going to watch next day. Recently, the Ranveer Alabadia uploaded a session with that small girl, Vanessa. I think I don't know the real name of her,
Mm,
Vanessa. She has more than 2 million follower on Instagram. She is also uh, providing English content. I am also following her. She is very fluent speaker, even great speaker. So I have decided yesterday I'm going to watch that podcast in today only. So this
okay.
is how I just decided what I'm going to watch tomorrow.
Mm,
And like that podcast is around 1 hour. So after spending 1 hour, our mind get exhausted. So
yeah.
how can we scroll something else? So this is how we should decide what we are going to watch, any long form content,
Yeah.
and you can make your mind in your control.
Correct, correct. See, if you are consuming long form of media, you have more control. Like you are
Hmm.
spending a lot of time with that, and your
A
attention
lot of
span
time.
will
We
also improve. But with short
right.
form media, like you don't remember what you watched, but they are just so addictive.
Yes.
Like when
Yes.
you are there, you can't stop. All right, Priya.
Yeah, just
Is there anything else
unfollow
that you want to
those.
ask?
Yeah, yeah, I want to suggest one thing here. Just unfollow those pages you are following unnecessarily
Hmm.
on Instagram. Just unfollow those pages. If you are learning something new, just follow those pages. If you are scrolling, then also you will learn something.
Yeah.
So this is also they can do.
Mm-hmm. So anything before we wrap it up? Do you want to add anything, or do you want to ask anything?
No, yeah, this much is enough, I think. If you have anything, you can ask or share.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think we shall wrap it up. So if guys, if
Yeah.
you have watched this far, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you must have learned something about building habits. And do visit Priyanka's
Hmm.
channel. I'll mention that in the title. So thank you, Priyanka.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we'll meet in
Thank
the
you so much for
meeting.
having me here, and it was really nice talking to you. I would love to connect with you again. Thank you. Bye bye. Have a great day.